Hey guys, it's Ryan. I'm standing out here in the forest. I've been looking around out here near the spot where right at the spot where I was, excuse me, the other day when I caught the other one peeking through the bushes over there. Looked like they had a shelter and stuff over here, so I decided to come back and show you guys the stuff that I couldn't show you due to my camera battery dying. But anyway, this spot's pretty far out. It's one of the most remote areas I've got out here, and I've been hearing a lot of stuff today out in this area. A lot of things, like a few sounds coming from the trees, like higher, but it has been a little windy, and I'm more concerned about widowmakers than anything else. So anyway, always got to be careful when you're out. But I wanted to show you guys this other stuff that was over here that I didn't get a chance to show you the other day. There's so much out here. Pretty sure that I got about this far the other day before my battery died, and you can see there's so much stuff out here. I mean, just a ton of stuff that they've done. Got several bent trees right here. This one right here, it's pretty neat, and it's got this stick right here. It's leaned up into the fork right there of that tree. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Then we go off this way, and you can see right here, there's so much stuff just like laid down there on the base of that tree. I know the sunlight's making it kind of difficult to see probably, but anyway, there's this bent tree right here, and I don't think I showed you this the other day. I don't even know if I noticed this, but you can see right here where it is bent around to where the fork goes right in between, or this pine tree goes right in between the fork of that one. I thought that was really neat, because it looks like that's what they're using to anchor this one down. Now, if they're here, I know they've heard me. I spoke to them and told them what I was doing, and so they know why I'm out here looking around. And anyway, I'm gonna go back here a little ways and show you. Actually, first, I want you to see. I believe this is the marker that I was trying to show you guys not yesterday, but a few days ago when I was out here. This one right here, and you can see it's going right in between the fork of that, and it's pointing off right there. Now, right here is a pathway, and I probably don't even have to point it out to you. You can probably see it clearly. I will anyway. It's right there, and it goes down into that valley there. It's really neat because, there's no way it's just a random game trail or anything like that, because of all this stuff out here, and this thing right here, I'm sure, is marking it. It's really neat how they do all this and sort of map it all out, and put up road signs, you could say, that show you exactly where it is. Anyway, there's another bent tree right here. Where was lost it. Maybe that one back there I was seeing. Right there. And I believe that's made with two of them. I think one's going up and the other one's connecting to it right there at that point. We'll go over there and take a look at it here in just a minute. But first I wanted to go back here a little ways and see exactly what was back this way on this little trail. You see this spot's just so cleared off. There's a little bent tree right there. Don't know if that has significance or not, but it may. Anyway, that stuff is definitely marking this area. I can really hear some movement out here. Don't know. Anyway, we got this bent tree right here. Also, and there are a lot of bent trees out here. I mean, a lot. More than I've ever found in any area, I believe. Like, they're just bending them left and right over here. And I really don't know why there would be so many in one place. I know they're marking it for some reason. Either that or they just enjoy doing it. Maybe recreation for them, I don't know. It's real hard to say. But it is a possibility. Anyway, moving on back here. There's several things back here, and I can't remember how far I got the last time, but it's that. There's something up here somebody has built. It looks like maybe a hunting blind or something. And this is actually, this part right here that I'm on is actually not my property. This is the neighboring property right here. But let's go check this out because I have never seen this before. Which I don't usually go this far back this way anyway, but we'll look at this stuff real quick. See if that has any. I think that just fell that way, honestly. I don't think they did anything like that, but I do believe they did this right here. That's cool. That is really cool right there. And we've got a tree that's like wedged. That fork is like wedged onto it. And I don't know how anyone could say that nature does that. Nature doesn't bring a limb from somewhere else and put it on another tree like that. That does not happen. The wind does not do that. But there's also a lot more stuff like that one leaning up right there. A whole lot of this out here. This is interesting. But right here is what I'm seeing. Somebody comes back here. There's no question about that. Seeing this. Looks like somebody built in a tree stand up here. And honestly, I have never seen anyone or heard any activity back this way, like from people. But yep, somebody has built a tree stand over here. And I have no idea who it would have been. But there's a lot of stuff back here. It looks like maybe somebody put a little spile on that tree or something. I don't know about that jar. Don't know what that's for. But heard some kind of noise just then. Don't know what it was. See this, and it doesn't look like it's been there that long. I mean, maybe somebody has allowed someone to come back here and hunt or something. I don't know, but it's hard to say. But it's a long way away from where I usually am, and I've never noticed anything like that. Which I honestly don't know that I've ever walked back this far. So, I mean, this could have been here for a while, I don't know. But I'm a ways out. Don't know about all that stuff. And right now, I'm just kind of walking around exploring. And you guys are seeing the stuff for the first time, the same time I am. That looks like an X, but I don't think it is. A lot of stuff leaned up over there. A bunch leaned up on that log right there too, if you can see it. It's kind of neat. This is some really dense forest back here. Anyway, I mean, this spot right here is probably a mile away from where I typically record the stuff that I find. It's way out, and it butts right up to my land, and this is like a little section of it that is not mine. Look right here. Got all kinds of stuff here. That looks like an X over there. Got a bent tree right here. Completely bent down underneath that. And I know what that's from. Let's see anything up that way. But I want to go take a look at this X over here, because it looks like one of those for sure. Get over this. Yeah, that. I mean, it could have fallen on it, but I don't think so. Just because of what I find out here, it causes me to believe that that stuff just didn't randomly happen, but it could have. Now this is neat right here. That. Almost looks like an X, but it's been made with this forked limb right here. It's up like that, and it's going underneath this straight one and all the way out to there. And then you've got this tree, right? I mean, this piece of the limb right here bent down underneath that part of the fork, and it's actually going all the way underneath both of these too. That's really neat. And that one's pretty intricate right there. They put some thought into that. Yep. So anyway, got that, and there's something else I thought I saw over here. Go this way and get a better look at it. Oh yeah, that's neat. That's really neat. And this was put up precisely because you can see that over here on this end, it's just on the fork right there. Like, it was put there precisely, no doubt. That's a neat structure right there. It's really interesting. It's broken, snapped a little bit right there. So anyway, I don't know about that. That's just laying there. It's part of that big branch right there, but it is stuck between those trees where that tree stand has been built. Thing is, I mean, I know they're still active in this area because of the ones that showed up in the video the last time. So whomever built that, I don't think has deterred them from coming out here and staying out here. It's neat though. Really interesting stuff there. So, I'm gonna make my way back. Don't want to overstay my welcome out here. And maybe I'll see some more stuff on the way back. This way. Big hole right there. Right over there in the ground. All that stuff that's fallen there. Sounded like some knocks or something going on. Anyway, it's funny because, you know, I can actually pinpoint where I am by all these structures that I've seen. Like, once I've passed by them and I see them, I know exactly where I'm at. It's like that big bent tree right there in front of me. I can see exactly where I'm at from that. Once I saw that, I knew if I went straight ahead, I'd be coming out exactly where I started. And I have. There's the other bent tree. I mean, you can actually navigate yourself through the woods using Sasquatch structures. Someone keeps texting me. I'm using my phone. Sorry about that. I usually have anything like that silenced, but I guess I forgot to today. Anyway, come out this way. But it is really neat how, I believe that's meant to be an X right there, actually. Why it's crossed like that. It's a big one. But yeah, it is really interesting how you can navigate yourself through the woods using their structures as landmarks. Like, extremely interesting how that can happen. So now I'm about where I started. And I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. Seeing all this right here. And it is extremely bright today. It's about 90 degrees now. And I'm telling you, it feels like it too. Hot, hot, hot out here today. And it only gets worse here in Alabama. Only gets worse. But here's all the stuff I'd shown you guys the other day. And that was the spot where he popped up. Right there. You can see it is so bright over there. Like the sun just beats down on that spot. Let me go back this way a little bit and see what's back here. A lot of stuff being brought up right there. Propped up on that tree. It's like they have really worked on this place right here. I mean, like, really worked on it. You can, I mean, just full on see the effort that's been made over here. There's another big bent tree right there. And this is a good area for them because I really don't think anybody except me comes back here. And this is also not far from where that little cave is and the spot where I found all those X structures not too long ago. I guess about a month ago or so, when I'd run across a bunch of them. This area right here is extremely secluded, and there is a big ditch right here. Wow. I mean, like, a perfect place to hide. Look at this. I mean, tell me, if you were a Sasquatch, you would not be passing up this area. Right here with all this. I mean, a big, big ditch right here. Plenty of cover. Until someone like me comes through and hops along. But I really hope that they don't mind me being here, because I do tell them, I'm just here to check it out. I'm not here to disturb anything or disturb them. And that's important. That's very important. Because, you got to look at it as a human, like in a human's perspective. If someone were coming around your place and they stated that they weren't there to cause any trouble or mess with you or anything, you'd feel a whole lot better about them being there. Wouldn't bother you near as bad as if someone just came through and started walking around and messing with everything and stuff like that. I try to look at all this from my point of view, like as a human being, from my perspective, and how I would feel about things. You always have to look at this stuff subjectively. And they're not far from us as far as intelligence and their nature and all that. They're not far from us. So I think that they appreciate things like that, just as humans would. Thought it looked like an X over there, but it wasn't. So, anyway, I've been out here a while, and I really just wanted to explore back here some more, because I know they're here and I know that they are probably continuously doing things here. And I really just wanted to come back and check out the spots that I couldn't the other day. Let's see. There's all this stuff. You don't just find spots like this with so much bent stuff and leaned up sticks everywhere. Things like that, you just don't find it like that unless something does it. Unless something puts it there. Like this right here. Big bent tree there. Stuff leaned up all through there. This is just one of those spots where there's so much there. I don't even know if that stuff was on the ground the last time I was here. It's real hard to say. But I'll tell you this. Something I have learned is they can be right beside you. Literally in front of your face. And you won't see them. There's something weird about that. There's something they can do that we can't. There's no question about it. And I don't know that it's just being able to hide so well that allows them to do it.